Hey pros, it's XP, and I just want to say before this video actually starts that I was a little bit sick when making this, so I'm kind of sniffling a lot and I cough a few times, which sounds kind of nasty, but I just wanted to make this video for you guys because I'm really proud of what I'm doing, so I hope you guys enjoy. Hey pros, it's XP, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the progress that I have made on GKHA19, the video game, show you guys what currently the game looks like and where I have to go to complete it. So I'll be talking about the bugs and the things I need to fix over the next coming days, but I'm glad to say that I'm finally done with my sophomore year of college, so now I have a lot of free time to hopefully work on the game and make it really good. So this is what I have currently. Let's jump right into the game. Alright, so things that I changed since last time. The picture was different. I felt like that was just like a better picture, kind of exemplify the GKHA a little better. Yeah, I was in it, I know, but I get to make these decisions because I'm actually making the game. But I definitely thought it was a more interesting picture, and it looked really nice, and was like a really happy, emotional moment. So I felt like that would be a nice, intro photo or a nice cover photo, which it's still subject to change, but that's the one that I currently like right now. I also added, I made the loading time a little bit longer. I thought it was even longer than that, but for some reason it was only a few seconds. I thought I made it like 6 or 7, but it was like 4. So I added the longer loading time, and then I added it twice just to load again. It's not loading anything. I already said that in the last video, but it's just loading. It's pretending to load. So this is the main menu. I made a main menu now. As you can see, it's all black pretty much. There's nothing in the menu yet. I'm hoping to have like other things other than just play now, but it'll be like season mode, and then like settings, story mode. I don't know if these are even the same places it'll be. This will be like, this is a secret menu that you'll have. I'm not going to talk about it just yet, but it is something in the works. It's like a secret sort of menu. And then there'll be one that's like credits kind of thing, like a thank you to people who helped me on my game. And then in the top it'll say GKHA19. In the bottom I don't know. And then in the middle it's going to like have a slideshow of photos of the GKHA, which I've already picked out, which is kind of cool. So it'll be like 9 different boxes, like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And the only one that's there right now is play now, because that's the only mode that even exists to this point. So here it is. If you click anywhere, nothing really happens. But if you click on play, if you hover over play now, it unblurs the photo, which I think this is really nice. I made it do that. And then if you click on play now, it'll actually start the game. So I am going to do that. I just want to say right off the bat, for some reason when I implemented the menu into it, the player that you are not, so like the AI that you are not controlling, so the second player on the other team, for some reason they don't spawn in the right place, but at the end of the period and the start of the next period they do spawn in the right place, and then if I don't have the main menu they do spawn in the right place. So for some reason the menu is messing it up a little bit, and I don't know why, but that is something I will be looking to fix. So he's going to spawn in like the bottom right for some reason, but every other time he'll spawn in the normal place. So we'll figure that out for later, but now let's get right into a game. Here we go. See, yeah, he spawned in the bottom right, so I get like a free shot. So this is the game as we have it right now. I am controlling the person that looks like me, the guy who just hit the ball. That's me. I'm controlling him. Then the guy who's touching the ball right now is Chris, but like that's an AI completely. The computer is running that character right now, and he's moving around based on where the ball is and where he is. That's how it controls where he actually moves to. The goalies also move based on where the ball is. As you can see, Tommy, who's the goalie on the right, he's moved out a little bit farther because the ball is on the other side, but he moves back in as the ball gets closer, and then both the goalies will move up and down based on if the ball is above them or below them. So that's kind of how all the AI sort of works. Well, I didn't really talk about the opposing AI, which is Chris, the black-haired one. But, I mean, it's kind of in-depth as to how I actually did it. Excuse me. And I'm not really going to go full into detail. Really into full detail about, you know, like how I programmed the AI to do certain things and act a certain way. But it does... score on yourself, dang it! He will occasionally score on himself, which is awesome. But you also will occasionally accidentally score on yourself. So just some things about the AI. The goalies are pretty good, I think. I did a pretty good job with them. They're very smooth, and they work very well. The one issue is that sometimes when you're trying to hit the ball out from behind your own goal, their heads will get in the way, because it's like, as you see, they're like kind of jutted out from the side of the goal. So like right now, for example, I might hit him in the head. Oh, I didn't. I got to pass him. But it makes it kind of hard to clear sometimes because their heads are like that. But if you make it too far in, then it's too hard to score because they're too good. So I need to find like a perfect balance as to how high and low the goalies actually go, and that could also be like subject to change based on like how good I want my goalies to actually be. Something I can look forward to when like actually customizing characters to see who's good and who's bad. I can actually adjust how far they go towards the ball based on who it is. So the AI, that's the other player, the other forward, Chris. There is a few problems with it. It will get stuck on things occasionally. And when I find something that's like a consistent flaw, I'll go in and try and update it as best I can. So yeah, that's a problem. Also, whenever he tries to move around a goalie to get to the ball, it's like a really unfluent, is that even a word? It's not a fluent motion. Like he has to like go in and then out and then in and then out. Like, see what he's doing right now? He's going around the goalie to get to the ball. Oh no! Oh god! I almost just scored on myself. So it just like doesn't look really smooth at all. But what is he doing? Looks like I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't know what he was doing there. But yeah, like I said, it's not a smooth motion, and I don't really think there's anything I can do about that. It's just kind of how it's gonna have to go. Just based on the way that I programmed it to act, based on certain surroundings, it's not gonna like smoothly like go around the goalie. So I mean, I think it's not bad or game changing. It just doesn't look smooth, which is the main problem. And I mean, I'm not trying to sell this game on like a huge market, so it's not really totally important to me that it looks extremely smooth. But a lot of the other movement is very smooth. Like hitting the ball, because if you remember from the last game, if you click, or the last video I made, if you click space, it'll shoot the ball, and he also will shoot the ball too. So I think that's very smooth, the way the AI will shoot the ball, and usually he'll shoot it towards the goal, which is it's good in terms of programming AI, but it's bad in terms of trying to win the game. So this is real. I'm surprised nobody scored yet. This is really good. The game is actually really hard. The AI is really good at defense. As you can see, I can't get the ball out of here. It's programmed to be really good at defense to sort of make the game hard, which is what I wanted. And oh my gosh, I can't get it out. There we go. And so, he just scored on himself. What are you doing? Alaskan Thunder take the lead. So it's not like a totally high scoring affair because the opponent is really good at defense. I think I kind of lost my train of thought as to where I was going with that, what I was saying there. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the AI has a long way to go to being, or not a long way to go, but it has a few flaws that really need to be worked out. So in terms of like buggy flaws, one flaw that it has that I haven't mentioned yet, that is a purposeful flaw that I just haven't actually begun to code, is the AI will never go behind your own goal. So as of right now, he will never go behind the goal. So he's going to hit it there, and he'll just stop right there, and he'll occasionally get close to the ball as it comes towards him. Let me hit it a little bit towards him. Boop. And he'll come towards it, but then he'll always back up away from your side of the goal. And the reason for that is because it just kind of gets cluttered behind the goal. Well, there's a few reasons for that, but I guess like the way that I'm going to I'm trying to figure out how to word this. The way that I'm going to program it in the end is he's going to do that, but then if you hold the ball behind your own net for more than 10 seconds, he will be forced to sort of move in and try and get the ball from you. And the reason I do that is because, well, first of all, in e-hockey, it's not super smart to just throw yourself behind your own, or behind the other team's net like that, because then the other team will have a breakaway. The second reason is that it gets kind of cluttered, and the third reason is that he'll get the ball kind of stuck in the corner a little bit. So all three of those reasons are. Oh, there we go. That's a real goal, not a. Not a own goal. But so after 10 seconds, eventually the opponent will go in and take the ball, try and take the ball from you, so that you can't hold it behind there from the whole game and then just win. So like right now, if I don't hit it, so like right here, I could just leave the ball right there. Oh, if it didn't move, let me do this. I could just do this for the rest of the game and win, which obviously is totally unfair. So I need to have him come in eventually, but right now I haven't programmed him to do that. So he just kind of stays on the left side of the field the whole game. So that's kind of on the docket. So some other things that I've fixed since the last time, obviously everything that's going on the top of the screen. If you remember, last time there was no... Oh, I almost just scored. There was no periods. Oh, there was no timer. I think I said I was starting to make the timer. There was no timer. There was no score. The only thing that you could do was score a goal, and then it just would stay on the screen forever. Obviously, that has been since fixed and improved, and now works well. The score bug on the top, which is like the scoreboard, it's called a score bug, I guess. I didn't know that until I googled it. The score bug, I tried to make it look like an ESPN one as best I could, so that it would look very official and legit. And the GKHA thing, like I literally just used the ESPN font, the one on the far left. But everything else I actually found my own fonts for, and I think they look really nice. I think I did a really good job with the way that the scoreboard looks, and I'm actually really proud of that. It looks very legit and cool, which is awesome. I think you guys will really appreciate that too. So yes, that is the scoreboard and the score, and all that works. And then if the score is tied, and in the third, which it's not now. Oh God, what the heck? I've never seen that before. I'll have to look into that. But anyways, then it just prints the final score at the end, and that is it. So that is the game. Things I'm looking to do in the future is make Play Now completely perfect, where the game works 100% of the time with absolutely very little bugs to no bugs. That's what I'm looking to do, hopefully by the next video. And I'm also looking to add like regular Play Now features that you would find in normal EA Sports games. So, like examples of that are like you can choose your team, or you can choose the field, or something like that. Right now it's always just those players and these two teams, but I have the ability to change teams and stuff like that. I just have only had the time to actually make these two teams, but it is like teams are actually implemented into the game, but I just haven't got around to actually like making the teams. I need to make all the Bitmojis or download people's Bitmojis, like take a screenshot and then photo edit them. And then I need to like code in the players and then those specific teams. And then I need to make the score bug pictures, like I had the Thunderbolt and the stars and stuff. I need to make all that for all the other teams. I just haven't done that yet. But yeah, that is the game as of right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a comment if you have just really anything you want to say, comments, suggestions, questions, anything like that. I would love to talk about it with you. And if you want to see my code or talk about it with me, I would love to like actually explain it to you, which would be cool if you're interested in any of that kind of stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.